Great salesmen who want long-lasting relationships with their customers are recognized and appreciated for a certain mindset and behavior. Here are some of the characteristics. They are proactive in their approach and knows that a good question or a quick action often opens up for new possibilities for selling. They have a personal impact on people. Their personality fits with most people because they can adjust to everyone. This way they can become likable to most people. Communicate direct, on time, and responsible. They say the truth as it is in the moment when it's needed and take responsibility for the customers and own reactions. Understand different personal profiles. Not two customers are alike, and they take pride in connecting to each customer individually. They are aware of their own mindset and behavior. They are in touch with their own feelings, values, and intention to understand their own behavior. Constantly strive to be even better. They want to improve what they do to fit even better to the customer's mindset and behavior in every contact. They are humble. They respect other people's opinion and don't try to force a certain mindset and behavior on anyone else. They co-create solutions with the customer. They take the role as experts on possibilities and challenges and let the customer be the expert of own needs and demands. They thrive where they can bounce between the two. They ask questions, listen, and reflect. They coach the customers to help them see their own possibilities and challenges and to take the right decisions for themselves. They find needs and dreams ahead of solutions. They know that any good solution comes from knowing the true needs and dreams a customer has. They understand that behind every hesitation there is a dream. They detest counter-argumentations, but enjoys finding the dreams and wishes behind the hesitation. They have patience. They don't mind that a sales take the time it takes. However, they are not the ones holding the customer back, and they never hesitate to ask a powerful question that can help the customer move forward in their own thoughts and take a decision. They want the best for the customers, even if it means no sale. They know that the best way to get customers to come back and buy is if they know that the salesman will do whatever it takes to help them fulfill their needs and dreams. They also know that the salesman is honest enough to tell them if he or she cannot help them. We're not talking about directing a customer to a company with a cheaper price. It is all about fulfilling needs and dreams in the moment and not what the competitor can offer. They are curious about the customer's needs and dreams. They are curious about people, and even though they may see hundreds of customers in a week, they still want to know how they can help this particular customer in the best of ways. They have direct and responsible communication on time. They say the truth as it is. If the shirt doesn't fit the customer, they will say that right away and try and help the customer to find a better one. If it doesn't fit, the shirt will hang in the closet as a constant reminder of a failure. The customer will also remember in which shop the failure happened. Even more if the salesman said it fitted all right just to get the sales. They keep promises. A great salesman will do his or her best not to promise anything they can't keep. They will say, "I'll do my best," and also be responsible enough to tell what the customer can expect and when. They understand and nurture the value chain leading to the customer. They know how things are working all through the value chain. They know what affects the production, and they know about procurement in their company and about shipping and what can go wrong in the value chain and what to do about it. They understand which customers are the company's most important customers and respects and work according to the segmentation. They are a catalyst and not a disturbance in the value chain and value a good relationship between people and a common understanding of priorities. They treat the customer and their colleagues with respect. They know very well that the opposite means decreased productivity, which in the end will slow down deliveries and damage the customer relationships. They balance their expertise with the customer's needs and dreams by mixing counseling and coaching. They take personal pride in being experts in the company's products and services and are not holding back on offering their expertise to the customers. At the same time, they acknowledge that the customers are experts in their own lives and knowing what is best for them to do. They use their expertise to help the customers see more perspectives and are letting the customers make their own decisions based on the broader perspective. They co-create solutions with the customers. When offering the broader perspective, they co-create the solution together with the customer. Powerful questions leads to new possibilities, and the salesman listens to the answers and gets a better understanding of what the customers really need and dream of. They are appreciative and optimistic in their approach to people. They like people, and they know that even a grumpy person has a need or a dream. They know that apart from psychopaths, everyone has a good intention with what they do. It is only the behavior that can sometimes be a challenge, and they know that their own behavior is sometimes a challenge to others. They are creative and innovative when co-creating. They believe that everything is possible until proven otherwise. They don't mind suggesting something crazy. If they discover that the crazy idea is not the right thing to do, they will probably find something that is a good idea. Here are 4 different salesmen that each has their set of characteristics. The 4 profiles are meant to give you inspiration on how you can help them as a sales leader to be even better at what they do. Enter the leadership path, lead and manage people, to learn more about these profiles, and enter the leadership path, lead and manage yourself, to reflect upon how you deal with different situations as a manager and leader. Your most important job as a sales leader is to see the employees in action, give feedback on performance, and coach them as salesmen to be even better at what they do. There are 2 sets of skills to look for: product skills and structure, and relational competences. Product skills and structure is, for instance, about spending time on the right customers, selling the right products to the right customers, timing your selling to the market, knowing the products and services you sell, using the customer relationship management system for all information about the customer's needs and dreams, using lead lists, structuring the calendar by planning the customer interaction as first priority, planning ahead to avoid the salesman's hole, continuously improving the way you work. Lots of these things seems to be difficult for many salesmen, and there are 2 common reasons. The salesman wants to spend time talking to customers and not with bureaucracy. The salesman feels uncomfortable being in different relationships and therefore postpone planning how and when to meet them. Relational competences are much more difficult to most people than learning product skills and structure. Product skills and structure most often have clear guidance for what to do, and most of it is one-time learning. It is different when it comes to relational competences. Relationships happen in the moment and are somewhat unpredictable. It takes continuous training to keep the competences at a high level and with lots of feedback and coaching. Since what the employees do is to sell the company's products and services to different kind of customers, the most important for you to monitor and develop is their personal impact in relationships. For you to have a personal impact on the employee's future performance, you need to be very skilled yourself in getting the best relationship with different kind of people. You use that when observing the employees in action, giving feedback on what the employee's strengths are and where there is room for improvement. Some sales managers unfortunately have that position because they have been attracted to the power and prestige that this position offers. They mistakenly believe that their job is to give orders and directions and therefore do not have to continuously improve their own behavior. Saying that you are who you are and that people have to live with that is the worst position you can ever take as a sales leader. You can probably be average in managing people by telling people what to do, but you can never lead people by example. It takes a lot of skills to be a role model in a sales organization, and constant training is the way to get there. The best sales leaders have chosen to be in constant development themselves. Take a look at this table to get an overview of the complexity of selling. You can see this table with good advices for the salesman when you get started on this topic. The picture and text you will find is just a quick overview of what relationship between people is all about. Hundreds of years of research have brought us closer to understanding each other. Even so, there are still unsolved conflicts in so many relationships. Matching a customer brings a salesman closer to a sale. Mismatching a customer can mean losing the sale. Some say that it would be much easier if they all looked like me. It would, yes, but they don't. Instead, you can be curious, train, get feedback, act, reflect, learn, and change your behavior to fit even better into each relationship you're in. When you train, learn, and change as sales manager, you can easier influence and help the sales force you lead to increase their impact in the customer relationships. Enter the leadership path, lead and manage people to learn more about different personal profiles, and enter the leadership path, lead and manage yourself to reflect upon how you deal with different situations as a manager and leader.